Hey guys, it's Mandy. Welcome back to my channel, and if you haven't already, please click the subscribe button down below and give this video a thumbs up if you want to see some more. So guys, I'm really excited about what we're going to be doing today. We're going to be still following along with our trend that we've been doing kind of all week with these Instagram hacks. Only today we are not only doing an Instagram hack, but it is also kind of a Korean beauty hack as well. So I'm really excited about that. I'm sure you guys know already, but Korean beauty is just blowing up right now. Like they have the most amazing skincare, the most amazing makeup tips, and everything like that. So I'm really excited to give this a try and see if it works. I've seen this kind of flowing around a little bit on the internet the last few months. It is called, I believe, Jamsu, Jamsu. If I'm mispronouncing that, I'm really sorry. I'm not a Korean speaker, so I'm really not sure. But basically what it is you put on your makeup base, foundation, concealer, powder, only when you were powdering, instead of baking just under your eyes, you bake the entire face. And you guys already know, if you've been watching me, that I like to do that kind of anyways in the hot, humid summers here in South Carolina, just to make sure that I give my makeup that longevity and make it last all day. So what the Jamsu is, or what you do for Jamsu, is you want to bake your entire face as well. Let it rest for, you know, the 5 to 10 minutes, how you normally do with baking. And then you want to take either a big bowl of water or go in your sink or whatever, and you're basically gonna dunk your face and submerge it everywhere, sides, forehead, everything, in the water for no more than 30 seconds. So I think it said that the drier your skin is, the less amount of time you want to do this for. So I'm going to try to go for about 10 seconds today. And it's supposed to make your makeup last, like, look flawless, first of all, like flawless finish, make your makeup last so much longer, and just be, you know, beautiful. So we're going to try this out and see if it actually works. So the first thing that I want to do today to get started, I've already primed my face, so I am going to go ahead, actually let me pull my hair up. Alright guys, so I have my hair pulled up kind of the best that I can with the short hair that I have, and this little baby right here, say hi, she was begging to sit in my lap, so I'm going to let her sit here for just a moment. Actually, I think I'm going to put her right next to me. Oh, okay. So I put her somewhere that she'll be happy and she can be right next to me here. But I'm also going to throw a headband on because, as you can see, my short hair just does not want to stay up and all the way out of my face, and we definitely want it all the way out of our face today since we are going to be submerging in water. So there you go. That's a little bit better. It's still a mess, but we're not here to worry about our hair today. So what I want to do first is take my foundation. I'm just going to be using the L'Oreal True Match Lumi. I'm in shade N3 Natural Buff. And I'm just going to kind of pump some out on the back of my hand here. I usually use about 2 pumps. And instead of using my beauty blender today, I normally do that, but I'm just going to be using this like Artiste like knockoff brush to be applying that foundation. I just love how these apply. Like, I know that it's the fake one and it's not real, but it gives just such a beautiful application. And since we are talking about beautiful applications today and flawless finish makeup, I really wanted to pull this baby out of hiding. It has been in my collection for quite some time now, but I've just kind of put it on the back burner for some reason and forgotten about it, and it's not really cool. It's not fair to the brush. So I wanted to pull that out and use it. I really want to see if this is going to work and make my makeup last. It's supposed to make it a beautiful finish and make it last all day without being cakey. There is the key word. So as we can see, as it's just applied, no cake face. So we're going to test that out and see if it actually, I feel like putting water over your powder is gonna make it cakey. Like, automatically, I feel like it's just gonna automatically cake up. So we're gonna try that out and see if that is true or not. So I don't know. Let's just see. I'm gonna pop a little bit here on the inner corner of my eyes. There we go. All right, and so for this, I am gonna take my Beauty Blender, well, Real Techniques Beauty Sponge to blend out my concealer. All right, now that we have that blended out without creasing or caking or anything like that, I'm gonna take my translucent powder, and today I'm going to be using the Coty Airspun powder. Again, if you guys have been watching me, you know that I absolutely love this for setting my face, baking my face. I'm gonna pour a little bit into the cap here. Okay, and I'm gonna take quite a good amount because again, we are baking our entire face. So I'm gonna start with my under eye to make sure that they don't start creasing. And I'm gonna pat that into my skin everywhere, everywhere. I want to be set for life, you guys. Yes, this is gonna make us very, very powdery everywhere. Okay guys, so now that I have my face fully baked, fully powdered, we're gonna wait that standard like 5 to 10 minutes after baking to let it fully, absorb into our skin, fully melt into that makeup and set everything in place. So I'll see you in just a minute. Look at all the makeup, that's for my eyebrow. So I'll see you in just a minute. Okay guys, we are back. My face has been baking for about 10 minutes now. You can see I'm extremely powdery, very white. Look at the different color. Yeah, so I'm gonna grab my big bowl of water here, and I should probably try to stand up. I also have a towel on hand in case this goes horribly wrong, so please don't try this without having some kind of backup, some way to dry yourself off. But I'm gonna try to stand up, I think. Okay, and then I'm gonna do this from the side so that you can see, and I'm gonna dunk my head in here for about 10 seconds. I'm really nervous. I feel like this is like a nicer form of waterboarding, maybe. I don't know. Anyway, okay, so I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna make myself do this for like 10 seconds. So, okay, 1, 2, 3. Oh my gosh. I felt like I was drowning. Okay, I put my bowl of water down. I didn't get all the way out like I was supposed to. You can definitely see the water line there. Yeah. I thought this was gonna be way more patchy than it did. I should have gone all the way out. I'm just like dripping. Oh my gosh. My eyes are so wet. Okay, it's just dripping down my face. I don't think that we're supposed to dry this off. We're just supposed to kind of let it air dry. Let me look in the mirror. You guys, it looks really, really smooth. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna pat dry, just very gently pat the dripping water on my face. I'm gonna try to pat it out here where I missed in the bowl. It probably would have worked better in a sink. Okay, I thought this was gonna be such a disaster, you guys. I thought everything was just gonna melt right over my face, but let me get this water back. Okay, I got this water back. It's still clear, you guys. Like, There's not makeup floating in it or anything like that. It's so weird. So I'm gonna have to say that, first of all, that worked. I'm gonna grab my powder brush though, because clearly I didn't get all the way on this side. So I'm just gonna kind of dust the sides off where I didn't get them all the way under the water. Okay, I'm gonna get my mirror back out. Can I see? Yeah. Dusting that off, that just kind of blended everything in there for a moment. Wow, that's crazy, you guys. I can see though, like right off the bat, like my skin looks fantastic. Like it doesn't look powdery anymore. Anything like that. Like I'm amazed. But I can see, I don't know if you can, but there is a little, like a tiny bit of cakiness right here where the water didn't like quite, I think, get in my nose crease or something. But like honestly, you guys, I feel like it looks like how I normally bake my entire face to make it stay all day. I feel like it looks the same after I do my setting spray and facial mist and whatever else just to wet the powder down. I feel like that's a more drowny way of doing what I already normally do. So like if I had to choose, I would just stick with my way of doing it. Honestly, like I felt like I was drowning. It went on my nose, like it was not comfortable. It was not comfortable to do at all. I find it so much more comfortable just to take your spraying bottle of setting spray or facial mist and just spray everywhere and pat it in. Like, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe some people like that, but it did like kind of mess my eyebrows up a little bit. And I even had gel in them. So we're gonna fix those. And what you're supposed to do next is actually go ahead and go over your face how it is right now and just finish doing the rest of your makeup. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that off camera and then come back when that's done and my face is completely dry and give you my final thoughts on this Jamsu trick. Okay guys, so I went ahead and finished the rest of my makeup after doing the Jamsu where you soak your face in a bowl of water. And I do have to say, like, the products applied very nicely on top of it. I mean, I really can't tell any difference in how they applied as in, you know, compared to other times that I do my makeup. However, I don't know if you're going to be able to see, but along my nose, like the tip of my nose here, and you know how I said right after I did it that the creases of my nose were looking dry and cakey? They are completely broken up now. Like I noticed in the middle of doing my makeup, like it just like split, like when your lips get super chapped and it like splits. Yeah, it did that here. Can you see? Okay, so it did that right here. I don't know if you can see, but there's like a line of makeup breakage in my nose creases. So definitely not cake-free makeup. And it did break up a little bit on the tip of my nose. I'm not sure if you can see that as well. Yeah. Like I said earlier, guys, it's kind of along the same lines of the bake your full face video that I did earlier, where I like to bake my full face in the summers anyway here in South Carolina because it is so hot and humid. So, you know, I like to bake my full face and it gets super powdery and everything. However, at the end of it, when I'm finished with my makeup, I do spritz quite a bit of setting spray or facial mist, something like that. And I like to dab that into my skin to make the powder kind of melt in and sink in. And it really, really makes my makeup last all day. So honestly, I give this a thumbs down. Like, I had really high hopes for it. I've seen other people have success with this. I don't know if it's because I myself have dry skin as it is or what, you know, what happened. However, you know, like I said, it's super cakey around my nose. Like I have an actual breakage line at my nose that just looks so gross, so disgusting. You can see my skin through it, and it's not attractive. So I am not a fan of this. I would much rather just, you know, if you do want to bake your full face, which I'm a fan of, it does make my makeup last all day, through the heat, through sweating, through everything. I just spray setting spray over it once I get done with everything and really press that in with my beauty sponge or beauty blender, to make it melt in with the rest of my makeup so that I don't look powdery. And that does not cause me to get cakey. It does not cause any of these problems that I'm seeing with the Jamsu. So yeah, for me, the Jamsu is a thumbs down. Like I don't approve this method at all. Maybe if you had more of an oily skin texture, something like that, maybe it would work a little bit better on you. I don't know, because it is very drying, I guess, like very mattifying. So I mean, other than that, the rest of my makeup does look fantastic, but it creased up around my eyes as well. Caked up there, caked up in my nose lines and right here. And I don't like it. Not for me. So that's really all I have for you guys today. If you want to try this for yourselves, go ahead. You know, like I said, it may work differently on other skin types because I have seen some people really like this method. And you know, if it's not for you, then try the way that I like to bake my full face, that I posted a video about previously, which really works really well for me. My makeup will stay put like so long, like it's like 12 plus hours in the heat and like 100% humidity. Just yeah, South Carolina summers. I have found a foolproof way to make my makeup last all day. So if you were looking for a trick like that, go check out my previous video. Or if you have any questions for me, just leave them down in the comments and I will be sure to respond. So that's really all I have to talk about today. Until next time, guys, I'll see you later.